Question: what do you get when you milk the success of one of the most popular RPGs of all time? Well, money, but also Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. This prequel to Final Fantasy VII stars Zack, and if I told you who Zack was, I'd be spoiling a huge plot point in Final Fantasy VII. So let's just say he's that guy with the Buster Sword who had that one bad PSP game that one time. Crisis Core was a part of a series of games Square Enix made to cash in on the popularity of Final Fantasy VII. The others were a generic shooter, a boring movie, and a cell phone game that America never got. Zack is a member of Soldier, the military or whatever it is in Final Fantasy VII's world. And he's got a sword, he's got black hair, he's wearing purple, and he's got this friend, Jill, and they might be in love with each other or something, I don't know.
And Jill! Oh, I love you, man!
Zack likes to spend his time talking with friends, killing monsters, and doing lots of squats. He's always squatting all the time. Whenever he's got a free minute to spare, he's doing squats. He loves it. We're not here to talk about the story, though. It's okay. It's average. It's fine. It's okay. If you really, really, really wanted to know who Zack was in Final Fantasy VII, then I guess this would be pretty entertaining for you in terms of story. But to me, personally, it was kind of boring. Honestly, cutscenes are really slow. They drag on a bit. And Gak's self-insert Genesis is a really stupid villain. Anyway, the main important thing I want to talk about with this game is the gameplay. The problem with Crisis Core, in a nutshell, is the entirety of the combat system. I'm a guy that loves his RPGs. One of my favorite games is an RPG, and a couple of my favorite games are RPGs, and I enjoy them greatly. I enjoy the customization that they offer. I enjoy thinking about what I'll need when I'm looking through towns to buy stuff. I enjoy leveling up, I enjoy killing monsters, and if it's a good game, it has a good battle system, it's a lot of fun. Like, so we get into Final Fantasy 9 and 7, most of the Final Fantasies are a lot of fun, but Crisis Core has one of the most broken combat systems in any RPG that I've seen. You have a couple different options in your battles. You have your standard attacks, which are the best moves in the game. You have your magic attacks, and you have ability attacks. Magic attacks use up MP, and ability attacks use up AP. The problem is, when you use ability attacks, your AP drains, but your dodges also drain AP, and you need dodges to avoid getting damaged. So what happens is I tend to avoid ability attacks because I want to make sure I have AP to dodge attacks. If I run out, I can't dodge at all. And with MP, I tend to avoid using magic attacks because I want to save the MP for healing myself. All I'm left with is the really extremely boring attacks and enemies that are too brain dead to do anything about it. So battles in this game tend to boil down to run around, attack, dodge, attack, until your brain melts out of your nose. But that's not even the worst part of the system. The worst part is up here. You see that up there? That's a slot machine. What's a slot machine do? Well, it does whatever it feels like. During every battle in the game, the slot machine reels a go, and when they match up, you get a bonus. These bonuses range anywhere from giving you unlimited MP, to attacking multiple enemies at once, to making you invincible. You have no control over this system. It just does things whenever it feels like it. And whenever the slots line up, you have to wait around 30 seconds each time for the thing to finish happening. You can't skip these animations, you can't skip the reels. You just have to sit there and watch it go. Sometimes the reel shows up and nothing even happens. So it wastes even more of your time. You don't even get an attack out of it. And this happens almost every battle, at least once. Over and over and over again. When it happens, you just put the controller down. Because you're not going to do anything for a good 30 seconds, so there's no point to even hold the controller.
Look at this, oh my god. It's so nice. Oh my god, that's so great.
The reels also determine when your materia levels up, when your equipment levels up, and when you as a character level up. The entire system is based on randomness, and it is biased in your favor, but your bonuses are random, and your level ups are random. You can fight enemies all the damn day. You might not level up for a while, or you might level up 3 times in a row. It's completely random. And the game just hands them to you. You don't even have to do anything to get them. It's just like, hey, here you go. Have a bonus. Don't you feel good? Look at the cool thing. The cool thing's happening. Isn't it cool? Look how cool it is. Look, you did a good job. Good for you. All of this combined makes an extremely boring battle system because enemies' attacks are so slow that they're incredibly easy to dodge. So you can see them coming from a mile away. So you'll barely be getting hit. And then once you get an enemy by himself, you can't do anything about it. You can just attack him until he's dead. Even if you are surrounded and working on defeating the enemies, maybe the reels will just kill them for you. I don't feel like anyone put any thought into this system. It makes battling trivial at best. If you've been watching the footage on the screen, you can tell I'm barely paying attention to any of this on the screen. I'm just attacking and just letting the enemies die. Whenever they get ready to do their attack, I dodge, and then I just keep attacking. There's nothing they can do about it. Everyone I've seen talk about this game always talks about the ending and how good the ending is. But if you played the game, you'll know what I mean when I say the combat system ruined the ending for me. And I had beaten the final boss without, I had beaten the final boss without even realizing that he was the final boss. The game just gave me invincibility, and he did his unblockable attacks, but it didn't matter because the game decided I would just be better that round. Overall, it's a very, very disappointing game and an extremely boring one to play. I couldn't put myself through more than 3 hours of this thing. And back in the day when I had a PSP, I had beaten it because I kept giving it the benefit of the doubt and thought that it would get better, but it never does. I'll say only look at this game if you are very, very interested in the backstory of Final Fantasy VII. Other than that, I can't recommend it to anyone. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core gets a Gamecom out of 10. It's a crisis. This core gameplay is broken.